please don't forget to like and subscribe. The Nuggets lost to the lowly Wizards despite 56 points from Nikola Jokic, who could be heard screaming after the game, "I bet even my 4 worst horses could be better teammates than all of you." The media is going to let you know that Trae Young beat the Knicks in the NBA Cup quarterfinals, but what they're not going to tell you is that he scored 22 points on 22 shots. There hasn't been this level of disproportionate credit handed out since Andre Iguodala won Finals MVP. The Rockets took down the Warriors to advance to the semifinals of the NBA Cup. See, nobody beats Houston 16 times in a row. You know the NBA isn't fixed when the league made a late game call that kept Steph Curry out of more national TV games in Las Vegas. OKC racked up 14 steals in their NBA Cup quarterfinal win over Dallas. There hasn't been this much highway robbery in the NBA since Zion signed his max extension. Taurean Prince scored 0 points on just 1 field goal attempt in Milwaukee's NBA Cup quarterfinal win over Orlando. The irony is that he really does kind of look like Tony Snell. After hitting the game-clinching 3 to beat Toronto, Karl-Anthony Towns could be seen tugging at him, pointing at his Knicks jersey. I haven't seen a player get this acclimated to a city this quickly since Gordon Hayward landed in Boston. Ja Morant was ejected from Memphis' win over Sacramento due to a questionable second technical foul. But in the ref's defense, Ja was the one who said he was going to stop dunking from now on, and he needs to learn that his actions have consequences. Ja then had an incredible double pump reverse dunk against the Celtics. When asked about his comments as they related to the dunk, Ja said, "Yeah, but not if it's a really cool dunk." Trae Young knocked down the game-winning three-pointer to beat the Lakers in overtime. It's a good thing he hit that shot against the Lakers because now the NBA mainstream media can't act like they didn't see it. Anthony Edwards put up 30 points and 9 assists in a win in Golden State. After the game, Edwards could be heard shouting to the crowd, "This is what you get for not drafting me." Someone had to explain to the #1 overall pick that the Warriors were drafting second. He did not care. Did you see that last play of the Warriors win over the Wolves, where Draymond sized up Rudy Gobert in an ISO, they drove right past him for the dunk? I haven't seen anything that out of character since Kawhi played in 66 games last year. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo combined for 49 points in a win over the Suns. When asked about Phoenix's struggles, Devin Booker said, "Yeah, it's really tough to win games when you're missing both Kevin Durants." Milwaukee held a late fourth quarter lead over Boston before squandering it to lead to a Celtics win. I don't like living in the world where the Celtics are the calm, cool, and collected team in crunch time that we're all supposed to trust. Luka Doncic had an incredible no-look pass against Toronto to hit Kyrie Irving for an open 3. When asked how he spotted Kyrie, Luka responded, "The same way I get into shape every offseason. I didn't." This Pacers team is crazy. Never before have we seen an Eastern Conference team led by an all-star point guard fall off this hard after making a surprise run to the conference finals the year before. Chris Paul passed Jason Kidd for second on the NBA's all-time assist list. He had over 4,000 apiece with both the Pelicans and the Clippers. He had over 18,000 dimes with the Suns. And he had God knows how many assists in an alternate universe with the Lakers. Sacramento had 4 players score over 20 points in their win over San Antonio. I haven't seen this many NBA players score since I watched this interview. Zach LaVine scored 32 points on Friday, bringing his scoring average this season to over 22 points a night on 50-40-80 shooting splits. But nobody still wants to trade for him just because of that money. I haven't seen a player's money do that much damage since Jordan Poole got Draymond's extension money. It was alumni night at Madison Square Garden as the Knicks honored many players throughout the franchise's rich history. And nothing truly honors the Knicks franchise history quite like a disappointing blowout loss in front of your home fans. Brandon Ingram scored just 5 points on 1 of 4 shooting in a loss to the Oklahoma City. Okay, wait, who gave me the script from last April? Evan Mobley scored a career-high 41 points in a win over Charlotte. Yeah, but can he do it in the playoffs? Said the NBA fan who doesn't even like basketball. Utah put up 141 points against Portland without Larry Markkinen. I haven't seen a team look this good without its all-star since the Clippers let Paul George walk. Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson combined for 57 points in Miami's win over Cleveland. If this is going to be the Heat's new starting backcourt, they need a nickname. How about Cream Culture? Joel Embiid dropped 31 points in his return to the court in a win over the Bulls. Tyrese Maxey posted the first triple-double of his career, and Paul George also played in that game. After a surprising win against Denver to snap a 16-game skid, the Wizards were promptly blown out by Memphis on their home floor. I haven't seen a team revert back to form that quickly since every time the Sixers came close to reaching the conference finals. Bones Highland led the Clippers with 22 points off the bench against the Rockets and promptly demanded to be inserted into the starting lineup. Nikola Jokic had 39 points in a win over the Spurs. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it. Don't you dare. I don't care how many points he's averaging. I don't care what his efficiency is. Don't do it. Don't trade for him. He still can't play defense. You're not going to be a better team if you trade for him, so don't do it. Unless you're Philly.